Hey guys, it's Jack. I planned to make this video like 4 hours ago to take advantage of the fact that everyone has gone out, but I forgot, and now it's 3 o'clock, so they're going to be home any minute. 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't go because I have had a lot of work to do tonight. I have been busy and I haven't finished, but I just remembered that I was going to make this video, so I thought I'd quickly do it. So first of all, I'm having a lot of trouble being able to make videos at the moment because I'm living in halls. There's always people in the flat, and like with my door shut and Hannah's door shut, who lives over there, I can hear her when she's on the phone, so I'm sure that everyone will be able to hear me making videos, and it's just embarrassing. So that's one reason, and also someone here has discovered my videos, so I feel as though it's made me really awkward about making them, because even though I don't really talk about that personal stuff, they're still like, my videos are still quite personal to me, and it's just weird like that someone that I know can watch them. So I feel as though I can't talk about things as personally as I might have done, and don't know, it's put me off making them for a while. They're kind of like a diary, and you don't really like people reading your diary, do you? Oh god, everyone's home. Typical. Hold on. They've all gone in the kitchen because they're drunk, so I'm hoping that they won't hear me. So yeah, it's just made it awkward for me to make videos now. I don't know if she still watches them or not, but never mind. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who subscribed to me. I've got over 50 subscribers now, which is amazing. So thanks to everyone who subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. And the second thing, oh yeah, there was actually more than 2 things. So at university, it's going alright, but I'm not really passing as well as I hoped. I sort of pass half and half. We have, because I'm doing art, we've got different people for different workshops and stuff, and so like in one of my workshops I passed really well, and the teacher calls me he and stuff, and it's brilliant. And you know, like if a teacher calls you something, the rest of the class is going to assume that's correct, so that's cool. But then in my other workshop, she keeps shitting me and is really getting on my nerves, but I don't really have the balls to tell her at the moment. So, but I had the last lesson of that workshop last week, so I've got a new workshop starting tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. What else happened? Oh yeah, in one of my lectures, a printed list of everyone's name gets passed around, and you tick if you're there. There's a way of doing the register, and on this list was my birth name. So after about 5 lectures, I plucked up the courage to go down and ask one of the lecturers if they could Tipp-Ex it for me, which they did. And then the last lecture, it was Tipp-Ex with Jack written over it. The last lecture, this girl who sat behind me tapped me on the shoulder and was like, "Oh, your name's been Tipp-Exed out. What was it before?" I can't work out if she was genuinely asking because she just was like curious, or if it was some kind of like, you know how people are, they already know the answer but they want to get you to say it. I wondered if it was something like that. I'm not really sure. So now I'm really worrying about how many people saw my old name, because it got passed around a good 5 times. So I don't know, just checking the time. Oh, that's right. So yeah, I've been worrying about that, how many people saw it. But never mind, nothing I can do about it now. And yeah, the last thing I want to talk about is on the first week of university, Freshers Week, I went to an LGBT meet which was run by the other university in this city, because there's 2 universities in this city, and at that meet I met this girl called Millie, and like we've just been chatting and stuff, and she's actually been so awesome, and like I don't know, she just keeps like finding, like helping me out with stuff, like transition wise, and she actually found for me a kind of support group that's in this city, and she like, well, she didn't even tell me, she's like I've decided that I'm going to take you to this support group. So I was like, okay, because she knew that I wouldn't go on my own, because I'm a scaredy cat. So she got me to email the guy who runs this support group, and he seems pretty cool. He's been on T for 8 years, and he just had his, I think he had a histo, I think it was. He had that, like, he's just got out of hospital like 3 days ago or something ridiculous, and yeah, so he seems really cool. So he's emailed me, and I've never been to a sort of a trans support group type thing before, but he says the next one will start back in the new year, and Millie's like excited to go as well for some reason. I think she's no, I won't say that on YouTube. I'm gonna get myself in trouble, but yeah, it's really cool. She's said that she'll go with me, so it's awesome. And she's also been talking about me starting things off and getting to the GP and stuff, and she said that that she would go to the GP with me, which, like, I can't thank her enough. Like, that means a lot to me, it really does. And I explained to her about my situation with my parents. Hold on, let's check the time. Okay, I explained to her about my situation with my parents, and she was saying that it might be better if I went to the GP and did all that kind of stuff before I tell them anyway, because if I actually get diagnosed with having GID, that might be an easier thing to tell them than telling them that I feel like I'm a guy, because they can't really argue with like a medical diagnosis, you know. And it made a lot of sense. It really did. Like, because I was worried. I would just assumed that I would tell my parents first, and then I would start my transition. But when she explained it like that, it really did make sense. So I'm seriously thinking about going to the GP, and I am really scared, but like having her say that she would go with me, it was just like helped me a lot to think about it seriously. So who knows, maybe very soon I'll be starting things off. It's exciting, it's very exciting. So yeah, I better leave it there because my time's going to run out. So thank you for watching, and we'll see what's going to happen in the future. And thank you, Millie, you're awesome. Alright, bye.